Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we will be featuring the LEGO custom Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous B.R.A.D. This means also Robotic Assistance Droid X. Cool. Alright, so before we head on, here are the lucky picks. Kitty, Mr. Minecraft, Mark Lloyd, Jack Lolo, Keenan, Tridex, Reward, Jay Oliver, and Ian Jones, and Chupa the Zax. Congratulations everyone, and now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Diana Alvarez Corrales.
Top 9.
Blood Demon.
Top 8.
Raymark 11-year-old boy.
Top 7.
Goji Fan Eisen.
Top 6.
Mr. T-Rex.
Top 5.
Frick.
Top 4.
Ispo Colo.
Top 3.
Zane Adventure.
Top 2.
Silgian Morales. But before we head on with number 1, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Top 1.
Cretaceous Bricks. Congratulations, and I'll see you in the next Guess This PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join me yourself, just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. And the homepage, just click on the community link and it will lead you to all our posts. And now for the making of our B.R.A.D. So first up, we have here our figure of mixed minifigures with other statutory figures and also LEGO parts that we have here, and we're going to create the base for our figure. So you can see here several parts from the Iron Man set as well for the chest here, and the head is actually basically a Silophysis. And now we're starting off with the the sculpting of our B.R.A.D. And here we're trying to be as straight as possible for most of the edges because it's technically robotic. So instead of using my hands here, I'm using the scalpel for creating those sharp edges on the sculpt. So pretty much we'll be covering some of the areas here, and later on after the the clay has dried, we're going to add in more details to it. And here is how it looks like so far. So I've already wet sanded this one and added several details to it. Now we're putting in more squares on the B.R.A.D. So I think the thighs would need some more of these, so we added some foam material on these sides. And here is how it looks like after it has been primered. So I also put a stud on the back so that it looks like a LEGO figure. And now we actually re-primered it with black, flat black to be honest, and then we just had it dried, and later on we'll be putting in some more details in terms of painting, which is quite simple to be honest. So here's how we're going to do it. So for the first one, the coloration will be this pearlescent black that I have, and we're going to dry brush this on certain parts of the figure to make it a little bit shinier than how it is also. There could be also some areas wherein the primer did not reach, so you might want to put in a little bit of brush action on those by using your own acrylic black paint. So this paint will actually highlight several areas of the figure and hide some imperfections as well. Now we're placing in white on the eye area of the B.R.A.D X. And then after that, we're going to wait for it to dry. So let's just place here another white paint on the other eye here. And now it's time for us to have some color on it. Just a bit. So initially I wanted it yellow, but I wanted it to be a bad B.R.A.D X. So we have here a mixture of fluorescent pink and some fluorescent orange as well, so that when it glows or when it is in the dark, it's going to glow. And that's it. Simple and easy. And now for assemblies of B.R.A.D X from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Okay, so let's count down the number of parts to this one, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 parts. Let's now connect them out. Let's connect the lower torso with the upper torso, or the lower half of the body, like so. Let's connect the arms. Let's first connect this one here, the right arm. Now let's connect the left arm. Oops. Easy. Then the right leg here. We'll be able to kill it quick, like so. And then the last part will be this one. And that's it. Our completed Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous B.R.A.D X. And now for a closer look on B.R.A.D X. Hello everyone, and we're back here on this channel. Welcome again, and this time we'll be featuring our latest custom B.R.A.D X. Usher here will be coming back later on for some size comparison, so I'll see him later on. So looking back at this B.R.A.D X, it's actually based off from this particular photo from Camp Cretaceous Jurassic World. And this one is actually, you know, things that I've been looking forward to do. I know some of you may not like it because it's quite irritable, to be honest, in the actual Camp Cretaceous series. However, it did play some part in terms of where they will be able to get the flash drive and things like that. So I think it is also you know, suiting for me to create a B.R.A.D X. So here it is. Now the B.R.A.D X here has several articulations to it, although I would wish for it to have his mouth open and closed. The amount of detail that I can have on this and articulation is very limited because of its size. Now, at least for this one, we have eyes that are actually lighting up in the dark because I painted this one luminescent paint on the eyes. Also, you can see here that the arms can actually move, very similar to that of a minifigure. The legs also would articulate in a similar way, like so, and they attach to a base plate also. Now, what's particular of this one is that it has a ball and socket joint on the midsection of the body, so it can have different positions, like so. It can also turn like that. It can look up, it can look down, and several other ways. Okay, so technically, even though its jaw would not, you know, open and close, at least we have several positions or several I guess poses for our B.R.A.D X. Also, B.R.A.D X has several, you know, details on the scope here, as well as the additional I guess kit bashing on this one, except of course the head of the silophytes is there. We have one stud here on the back. We also used a brick over here. Also, these hands are not those that are used for typical, you know, minifigures. No, they're not. They can also grab into other stuff, you know, other Lego stuff. Also, yeah, so that is our B.R.A.D X for you guys. So I hope you like this one. That's it for our closer look on the B.R.A.D X. It's not standard. Moving along with size comparisons. Alright, so we are now back here at Usher as well for some size comparisons. And I don't know if we are able to get a photo of the B.R.A.D X compared to a human, but nonetheless, it's more or less the same size as what you can see here. And now we can actually compare the B.R.A.D X with several other creatures in the Camp Cretaceous Season 5 line. So first up, we have our small fellows here. We have a couple of Compsognathuses. So we have 3 of them here. So definitely our B.R.A.D X is much more larger than our Compsognathus. Alright, so moving along with our size comparisons, we have also here Bumpy. And although Bumpy is already grown up in the actual Season 5 of Camp Cretaceous, I just like to bring this one up here because it's so cute. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video yet on my custom Bumpy, baby Bumpy. So please check it out, guys. It's so cute, and it actually does a few dog tricks like rollover. Alright, so moving along with our size comparisons, but we also have here a Lego Bumpy. So bringing back my Bumpy also. Maybe this is the younger Bumpy, then this is the a little bit older Bumpy, and then we have the adult Bumpy. Right, so we now have our Spinoceratops or Spinoceratops, wherever or whichever you want it. So this is also one of those little creatures, cute creatures that we had in Camp Cretaceous Season 5. They actually came back there and they added to the cuteness of the series. Oops. Alright, my bad. Okay, so moving on to the next comparison, we also have here the Dilophosaurus. The Dilophosaurus was actually seen in Camp Cretaceous Season 5 with, you know, when they attack both the campers, as well as when Kenji went back to Island Nublar for to collect several dinosaurs. So yeah, so that is the Dilophosaurus for you guys. We also have here Dilophosaurus from Lego. So they are almost the same size, only that our Dilophosaurus custom here has more articulation to it. Alright, so moving along, now we have the Velociraptor. So the Velociraptor there is somehow colored green as well, so I brought up here Delta for you guys. I know they are not colored like Delta, but at least they're green. So this is the Velociraptor from Camp Cretaceous Season 5. And of course, we have here our, oops, it's so tall. So this is the baby Brachiosaurus. I know it's no longer a baby here, but I went on ahead and just included it here, my baby Brachiosaurus custom. So if you guys haven't seen this one yet, please check it out. It's a cool video. It's a very simple build actually, which you can actually make as well. So try and check that one out, guys. Alright, and then lastly, we have our B.R.A.D. Of course, we wouldn't go without comparing our B.R.A.D. X with our B.R.A.D. So this B.R.A.D., I know you guys have seen this one, but for those who are new here in the channel, please also check this one out. It's cool. custom. It has several articulations to it. It can open and close its mouth, move its head up and down, like so, and then of course move the legs so it can run, it can walk, things like that, right? So that is the B.R.A.D X for you guys. So yeah, please check out the video on our B.R.A.D. And that's it for the size comparisons on our B.R.A.D X, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now we can move on to the next portion of the video. Extinct Species Roll Call, and we have here all the creatures that I've shown you here so far, as well as the B.R.A.D X and B.R.A.D. And if you do guys have some other comments and also suggestions that you'd like to place here on the channel or suggest here on Extinct Breaks, please place them down in the description, in the comments below. Also, Moira here would like to Usher here here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist over here. But I'll be placing in individual links of all that you see here so that you'll be able to go ahead and click that, and there you'll view the videos on some of our customs. And now it's time for us to begin with the Extinct Species Roll Call. Let's start from this side, shall we? We have here the Extinct Jurassic World Dominion Dilophosaurus. We have here the Extinct Jurassic World Velociraptor. We have here our Extinct Jurassic World Cretaceous Baby Bumpy. We have here our Jurassic World Lego Bumpy, Baby Bumpy that is. We have here our Extinct Jurassic World Cretaceous B.R.A.D. We have here our Extinct Jurassic World Compsognathus 1, 2, and 3. We have here our Extinct Lego Dilophosaurus. We have here our Extinct Jurassic World Cretaceous Brachiosaurus. We have here our Extinct Jurassic World Cretaceous Spinoceratops. And of course, the star of the show here, of course, our Extinct Jurassic World Cretaceous B.R.A.D X. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be placing in additional video clips of the B.R.A.D X, so watch until the end of the video. Thanks, guys! Whoa, one of our campers are hiding from B.R.A.D X and B.R.A.D. I hope they don't catch him. Well, that ends our video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and also please do support our other channels, Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!